I thought it would be like poetry, that feeling of when eyes meet. They said it would feel so easy, like how a bird takes to the trees. They've written the songs and films and books of how it would take just one timely look to dance and fall your way into love. And that's how you'll know he's the one. It feels like way back when. I wish I had known it then. There's no such thing as a soulmate, 'cause love is what you make of it. I think I've got a taste of it. I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know.
Hey fam bam, hey, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and jump onto the video, okay? So eyebrows are already done and on. Before I do my makeup, I always make sure my face is clean and at least moisturized before I start priming my eye. I always do my eyeshadow first due to fallout. Okay, so we're gonna replicate the eye that I did off camera just to speed the video up just a tad bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. So we're going to reference that photo, but we're gonna do a little small twist to it. I'm not gonna add a lot of black, but I am going to start off with my Juvia'sPlace eye prime in the shade number 2. I do like this product a lot. Other than using my concealer, this is what this product is built for. But if you can use your concealer if you want to prep your eye, but with this eye prime, you don't have to put as much as me. A little does go a long way. And then we're going to set under the eyebrow with the Airspun loose setting powder in the shade translucent. I do enjoy this product as well. It does have a slight scent to it if you don't like it, but it is affordable setting powder that I use just to help me blend out those colors. Next, I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and I'm basically just layering this on top of the eye prime because it's not going to be dark and pigmented enough for me personally. So this is what I'm going to use as a base to help not only deepen the color, but also just for like an extra hold on the eye to hold on to that shimmer. And what you're seeing me do here, I'm trying to keep it as low as possible because we are going to go into the Nubian 2 eyeshadow palette by Juvia'sPlace, and we're going to take that blue shimmer in the shade Cleopatra, and we're just going to use I'm going to use my pinky finger because I didn't have a silicone applicator at the time. So I'm going to use my pinky and just pack that color onto like the lower bottom, not the lower bottom, but the lower part of my eyelid. Next, we're going back into the eyeshadow palette and take the shade Morocco and place it just above the blue shimmer we packed onto our eyelid. Now, please do take your time. The goal here is to achieve a gradient look, and just take your time blending, going back and forth. The more you blend, the better it will look it is a method to this madness. I promise you it's going to look great. Just take your time, go back and forth. Now on the other eye, I did lose that color a little bit, so I'm going back in also to pack that shade back on to my eyelid. Remember to go back and forth and blend everything in. I do tend to switch brushes a lot, and I take a fluffy blending brush to make sure I don't have any harsh lines while blending my eyeshadows. Now what I'm doing here is I'm smoking out my bottom lash line because I did line my bottom lash line with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyeliner. It is a gel pencil. I do enjoy it. It's very soft on my eyes because I have sensitive eyes, and anything that touch it start watering. And also I do prefer doing this after I set my foundation and everything, and after I spray. Now I am going to also go in with my Essence Mascara Waterproof Volume Boost, and then line my top lash with the Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner in the shade Black. This is my usual staple. I always go by this. This is like my holy grail routine. And what you're seeing me do is I do kind of wipe off my eyelashes because they are very curly, and just to get that eyeliner off to put the eyelash on, I basically try to pinch it and take all that eyeliner that got on there off. So that's why I do back curl my eyelashes. Okay, so we're cleaning off and under the eye with a makeup wipe removal because we're going to of course start laying the concealer down. But once I remove all that product off and under my eye, I do go back in and moisturize. I think I did this off camera, but we do go back and moisturize just to make sure, you know, the skin is prepped and it is ready. Get my Neutrogena hydrohyaluronic acid. This is a cream. I do love it. It is like $20 something at Ulta, but I do love this moisturizer to put under my eyes and of course all over my face. And again, I do highly recommend you line your bottom lash and set it in mascara at the end when you're finished. And I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Prime and Setting Spray in the scent Coco. You can use this as a setting spray and also a primer as well. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm patting it, letting it set in, letting it breathe so it can prep my skin. Also, so we're going to lay the Wet n Wild concealer down in the shade Dark Cocoa. I do set under my eyes first. When I lay this concealer under my eye first, and then the T-zone above my lip and the chin. Next, we are taking a different shade of concealer, and this is also by Wet n Wild. This is the Megalast Incognito concealer. This is one of the new concealers Wet n Wild came out with. It is quite creamy, but just be careful not to add too much. And we're going to contour with the Black Opal foundation stick and go around the perimeter of my face, and of course under the jawline. Under the jawline, we do want to look a little bit smaller. And before I blend in, I always try to, you know, use my little fan and let it dry down just a little bit, especially the concealer. I like my concealers to dry down because to me they're more workable when it's dried down, instead of just going in and blending it out. I'd go ahead and start on the contour part first, which is what I'm doing, is blending out that foundation stick. And then afterwards I will go in with a damp beauty blender to blend that concealer out. And as I blend out my concealer, I do notice on my chin like it's a little unblended, but I do try to do my best, take my time, and you know, blend everything out before I lay my foundation down, because I don't want any harsh lines between the concealer and everywhere else basically. And then of course I'm going to blend that foundation stick on the top of my nose and also down the bridge of both sides of my nose. Now I'm taking Juvia'sPlace I Am Magic Foundation. I do love this foundation because it does offer that full coverage that I do like in my preference. Now this foundation, a little does go a long way again, and y'all gonna keep hearing that from me because a little does go a long way. I do love this foundation. I do wear the shade Legos in shade number 240, and every time I use this foundation I'm always happy with the results. And I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and also just soak up a little bit of the product. I enjoy using the beauty blender more than the brushes because it just feels a little streaky. And then we're going to go in and set with the Maybelline matte fit me powder in the shade Toffee. I do go in right away to set it. I don't hardly bake as much because during the seasons my skin type does change just a tad bit from combination to dry and sometimes back to oily. Y'all pray for me. And I do want it a little bit brighter, so I am going to take that Airspun translucent powder and just set under my eye just a little bit. I know I said I don't bake as much, but I'm just gonna bake just a little bit. This really did not stay on me very long. So, and then we're gonna also take the black Radiance loose setting powder in the shade Honeymoon and set the rest of my face. Moving right along, we're going into the Juvia'sPlace Duo Bronze palette, and this is, I'm taking that top shade and I'm going to go ahead and finish contouring my face and setting those areas as well. Okay, next what we're doing is we're going to contour my nose just a little bit. I'm not changing the shape of my nose with the powder. I'm just trying to give it a little depth. I am also taking the same bronze palette by Juvia'sPlace in the shade Dark and contour my nose. I did not include this, but yeah, just contour as well. And I'm going in and press that translucent powder into my face as well. I didn't sweep it off like I thought I did, but I am going to press it in just for a little brightness under the eye. And whatever's left, I do take it on my T-zone as well, and I do make sure I try to blend it in. Okay, so last but not least, we are moving into the end stages. We are going to take a, to say a wet paper towel, a makeup wipe, and wipe off that lip chap I did put on earlier, and line our lips with the NYX matte lip pencil in the shade Espresso. And then I do like to go over my lips twice with this lip pencil. I do not overline because my lips are naturally full. I am going to also top this off with the NYX Candy Slick Glowy Lip Color, and this is in the shade Sugarcoat. I do love this lip combo. This is more of my go-to nude. This is the final look. I hope everybody enjoyed this look. All the products will be in the description box down below that I used in this video, and I do hope y'all enjoy this because I love creating these videos and trying to reach out to people and help as many people as I can. Makeup was quite scary to me when I first started doing my own makeup, but now that I've gotten the hang of it, I just want to share it with everybody. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and share my video. I just want to reach as many people as I possibly can. I'm not looking into gaining abundance of subscribers because I'm just starting out, and I just hope everybody just take care of themselves, stay healthy, and we're gonna make it through this together. Y'all stay beautiful. Love you, fam bam. See you next time.
I wish I had known all of this before. I wish I had known, but at least now I know. I wish I